Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum students. Welcome to class 8 again. So today we are going to learn start from chapter number 2, system of real numbers, exponents and radicals again. And as you know that this belongs to the arithmetic section. Okay, and I'm your math teacher, Miss Falaknas. But before starting the lecture, I want to share you some important points with you all. Number one, from 1st February, your midterms are going to be started. Okay, from 1st February, and we have a paper of maths on, I guess, 12 or 9. I don't know the confirmed date. Okay, why you are shocked? 12. Okay, on 12th of February we have a paper of math. Okay, as you know that we are going to conduct your midterm exam, so you have to prepare the paper from the midterm syllabus. Okay, the syllabus of final terms are not included. Understand? You have to prepare only midterm topics. Clear? And we have shared the syllabus of midterm earlier, I guess before vacation. So we have the same syllabus of midterm, no change in the midterm syllabus, and just you have to prepare your math paper from that midterm syllabus. Means the work from final term are not going to be added in the final midterm exams. Understand? Okay, your paper pattern, if you're asking about how much marks, so it would be or it may be of 50 marks. Paper is not easy, paper is very difficult. Okay, syllabus has been shared again. That's very good, Zimil. So start preparing your paper, start practicing maths questions because your midterms are going to be started. Okay, is it clear? And those students who are still in shock, please wake up and start solving or start practicing the midterm. Okay, okay. SM Bilat is asking, Miss, 4.2 or 4.3 was come in midterm? Yes, obviously 4.1 till 4.4, and then 4.6 and 4.7 is included. Yes, paper. I'll check the paper, obviously. I'll check your paper. And obviously, I am very strict in checking. So do your work. Theorem, yes, you have a choice in theorem. Obviously, we will give you some choices. And if you remember that which theorems I have, the theorems that I have taken the test, so you should know about the theorems. Okay, so let's start the lecture. I hope everything is clear to you all. Is it clear? Should I start, or you have anything to ask? Yes, we will do classwork today. Four theorems now. There are four theorems, one, two, three, and four included in midterm. Why two, Zimal? Okay, now let's start the lecture. Yes, Emil, we will give you some choices in the paper, okay? But do not depend on choices. Okay, exercise number 2.8 again, and in exercise number 2.8, we are going to solve this question in which what you have, if x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3, okay, if x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3, find the values of x plus 1 upon x is equal and x square plus 1 upon x square. So this is a question and we are going to solve it. Understand? So for this, I'm going to share the video. And you know what is your duty right now? Tabassum, you are saying that math ka paper 8 January. Please check your timetable again, Tabassum. Okay, please tell me, is it clear? Any blur? Hmm? No? So should I start? A little bit difficult question. A little bit difficult. So please pay full concentration because you have to attempt this kind of question in this class as well. Okay. Now look at here. Before starting any work, what you will do, you will write down the date, which is 26, 1, 21. This is your exercise number 2.8, and basically this is your classwork. Okay, now what question you have here? If x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. Okay, what you have a question here? If x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3, so what you have to do, you have to find the values of x plus 1 upon x and x square plus 1 upon x square. Okay, now look at here what you have here. Here you have to find out x plus 1 upon x. If you look carefully, so this the value of x is given to you, which is x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. But 1 upon x, if we talk about 1 upon x, so the value of 1 upon x is not given. Okay, value of x 1 upon x is not given. X is given but 1 upon x not given. So first what we will do, we will try to find out the value of 1 upon x with the help of this value of x. Now let's check it out. How will we find it? First you will write down the heading of solution here. Okay, then what you have here, basically what is given to you, we'll write here, we have, what we have, this one, that is x. We have x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. And what we do not have, we do not have 1 upon x. But what we will do, if you have this x, so if you will take the reciprocal of x, just suppose if you will going to take the reciprocal of x, so what will be the reciprocal of x? 1 upon x. Okay, the reciprocal of x is 1 upon x. If you are going to take the reciprocal of this one, so you will also reciprocal your right side. Okay, so what I'm going to take, I'm going to take the reciprocal of both the things. Now look at here. Here you have x na, so 1 upon x, what you will do, you will take the reciprocal of x, so it will become 1 upon x. You will also take the reciprocal of this thing, so what it will be, this will be going into the denominator, which is 7 plus 4 under root 3, and in the numerator what you will write, 1. Okay, what you will do, 7 plus 4 under root 2, you will simply take its denominator. So you will simply take the reciprocal. Understand? So here you have x and here you have 1 upon x. But in 1 upon x, what you have, this under root 3, that is the radical sign. So you have to eliminate this radical sign here. Okay, otherwise if you will perform this one, just suppose you will do simply x plus 1 upon x, so it will be not solved because here you have to remove this radical sign. Okay, and how will you remove the radical sign? We have learned it yesterday in yesterday class, that how will you remove the radical sign. What you will write here, multiplying and dividing by the conjugate. Now what is a conjugate? What will be your conjugate? Hmm? Denominator is this one, 7 plus. In the denominator you have plus sign, so in conjugate what you will do, you will change its sign. So what will be the conjugate? 7 minus 4 under root 3, conjugate of the denominator. Conjugate of the denominator, you have to change the sign. Yesterday when you were doing this work, all of you forget to change the sign. Remember yesterday lecture's mistake? So what you have to do, you have to change the sign of the denominator, so it will become your conjugate. Now what you have to do, you have to multiply it and divide it. How you will write here? You will simply write 1 upon x is equals to 1 upon 7 plus 4 under root 3. Okay, now sign of multiplication. Now you will write the conjugate. in the numerator, which is 7 minus 4 under root 3. Also, you will divide with the conjugate, that is 7 minus 4 under root 3. Clear? Please keep this thing in your mind that conjugate means to change the sign of the given term. Okay, you have to change the sign. So please do not do this, that here you have plus sign, so you will also place plus sign here. I am repeating again, please do not repeat this mistake again. Okay, clear? Now, what you will do, simply you will multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. We will not do any cancellation here, because if we will perform any cancellation, so what we will get in the denominator, again, we will get this radical sign, and we have to eliminate this radical sign. So simply what you will write here, 1 upon x is equals to 1 multiplied by this term will be 7 minus 4 under root 3. Okay, then this one, now you have to multiply these two terms with each other. So you will write here 7 plus 4 under root 3 multiply with 7 minus 4 under root 3 bracket close. Okay, so what you have to do, first you will multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. Okay, now next step is this one, means you have to apply the formula here. Here you have a plus b and a minus b, so which formula you are going to apply here? This one, a square minus b square is equals to a plus b, a minus b. You are going to apply this formula. Now here you have to identify which is your term a and which is your term b. Your term a here is this 7, and your term b here is this 4 under root 3, and you have to take the square of a as well as take the square of term b. Okay, I'm writing here a will be equals to 7 and b will be equals to 4 under root 3. Okay, and you have to take the square of these terms. So in the next page, I'm going to take the square of term a and term b. So first I'm going to write here 1 upon x. I'm going to write here 1 upon x is equals to, in the numerator we have 7 minus 4 under root 3 divided by term a square. What is your term a? This one, 7 whole square. Formula का minus है, okay, a square minus b square. Then your term b, which is 4 under root 3 and the whole square of this term b. Okay, now as you can see, this square is on 4 as in 3 as well. So I'm going to place the square separately on both terms. Numerator will remain same, and in denominator we will simply place the square on all the terms. In 4 you will place the square, and on under root 3 you will place the square. Okay, after that what you will do, you will take the square of this one. You'll write again 1 upon x is equals to, this will remain same, 7 minus 4 under root 3 divided by, the square of 7 will be 7 multiplied by, okay, sorry, square. 7 multiplied by 7 will be 49. So you will write the square of 7 will be 49 minus the square of 4. 4 multiplied by 4 will be 16. So you will write here this is 16. Now look at here. This is a square and this is a square root. So this square will be cancelled with this square root. Understand? So what you will write here inside the bracket, what will be left here? Only 3. So you will write this is 3. Understand? Now what you have to multiply, you have to do, you have to multiply this 16 by 3. Okay, you will not do first subtraction, because according to DMAS rule you will solve multiplication first. Okay, in the next step I'm going to write here 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3 divided by 49 minus 17 multiplied by 3 will be 16 multiplied by 3 will be 48. So 1 upon x will be equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3 divided by 49 minus 48, answer will be 1. Now the term 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3. Okay, please tell me, should I stop here? Should I stop here? Should I stop here? No. Just a minute. Now look at here. Why we should not stop here? Because we have to find out here x plus 1 upon x and x squared 1 upon x. And so far we haven't find the value of these two terms. We just find out the value of 1 upon x, which is equals to this one, which is equals to 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3. Okay, and what is x is equals to? X is equals to this one. Your x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. What is the difference between x and 1 upon x? In x you have plus sign, and in 1 upon x you have minus sign. That's it. Now moving on to the next page. Now I'll write the heading. No need to apply the formula again. We will write here for x plus 1 upon x. Now for x plus 1 upon x, what you will do, you will write here. Should I zoom it or it is visible to you all? Zoom करूं कि नहीं? Clear? Okay. Zoom, Abdullah War. Okay. I'm going to do it. Just a minute. Okay. Now x plus 1 upon x. So what you are going to do, you are going to write here x plus 1 upon x is equals to, now here you will write down the value of x. Now what is the value of x? This one. X is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. So here you will write inside the bracket x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3, bracket close, then sign of addition. Okay, this sign of addition. Now 1 upon x is equals to this one, 7 minus 4 under root 3. So you will write here 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3 and bracket close. Simply you will open the brackets. This bracket has plus sign, this bracket has plus sign, so inside the bracket no sign will be changed. So you will write here x plus 1 upon x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3 plus 7 minus 4 under root 3. Now simply you will arrange it. What you will do, simply arrange it. How you will arrange it? You will write here x plus 1 upon x is equals to 7 and 7. So you will write here 7 plus 7. Okay, then this plus 4 under root 3, and this minus 4 under root 3. Okay, now look at here. This has plus sign and it has minus sign, and both the terms are equal. Okay, so simply cancel it. Okay, and x plus 1 upon x will be equals to 7 plus 7 will be 14. So the value of x plus 1 upon x is equals to 14. Now you have find out the value of x plus 1 upon x, which is equals to 14. Right? Now this is your equation. This is your equation 1. Okay. Now what you have to find out next? For x squared plus 1 upon x squared. Next heading for 1 is x squared plus 1 upon x squared. For this, what you will do is squaring both sides in equation number 1. This is your equation number 1 and you have to squaring on both sides, means this side, left side and right side. Okay, now what you will do, first you will write here x plus 1 upon x whole square is equals to 14 whole square. Now, here you have x plus 1 upon x whole square. So you will apply the formula here, means a plus b whole square is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Remember this formula? Remember this formula? Now, what is your term A here? Term A here is x and term B here is 1 upon x. 186 is not the right answer. Okay, now you are going to apply this formula, means you have to take the square of a, then multiply 2 with a and b, then plus b square on the left side only. Okay, now first term a square, so term a is x, so you will write the square of x plus 2. This is 2. Now what is a? A is equals to x, so you will write here x. Now b is equals to 1 upon x, so inside the bracket you will write 1 upon x, bracket close, then plus sign. Now the square of b will be 1 upon x square. Okay, so this is your left side, and on your right side you have to take the square of 14. Now 14 multiplied by 14 will be what? 14 multiplied by 14 will be, please tell me the answer. 14 multiplied by 14 will be equals to, everyone, where are you students? 186? Yes, Bilal, very good. No, 186 is not the answer. Answer will be 14 multiplied by 14 is equals to 196. So the square of 14 will be 196. Clear? Now, what you have here, as you can see, this x and x can be cancelled. You will cancel this x. And now simply what will be left here, 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2. So on the next page, what you are going to write is only 2. Okay? Look at here. What you will write here? Simply you will write here x square plus 2 plus 1 upon x square is equals to 196. Understand? Look at here. What you have here? X square plus 2 will be left here. 2 multiplied by 1 will be 2 plus 1 upon x square is equals to 196 only. So in this page, I have write these things. Okay. 2 will divide, very bad, Sybil. Very bad. Now, what you have here, plus 2. Here you have plus 2. So you have to shift this plus 2 on the right side. So it will be minus 2. Very wrong, wrong. Ishal wrong. So here you will write x square. Okay, here you will write x square plus 1 upon x square is equals to 196 plus 2. So here it will be minus 2. And x squared plus 1 upon x squared will be equals to 196 minus 2 will be 194. This is your answer. Simple. 194 is the answer. But you have to do this work in 3 steps. In the first step, what you will do, look at here, I'm repeating again. Just a minute. Now look at here. I'm repeating again. First, you will start from here. Means first you will find out 1 upon x. How will you find 1 upon x? Simply you will take the reciprocal of the given value of x. Okay, simply take the reciprocal. 1 upon x. Then perform the rationalization here. You know how will you perform the rationalization? Simply you will multiply and dividing by the conjugate. Please keep this thing in your mind. Conjugate means you have to change the sign of the denominator. And then simply multiply and divide it. Okay, then simply multiply the numerator with the numerator and denominator with the denominator. After that, what you have, you will apply formula here. Okay, Sania. Okay, here what you will do, 7 plus 4 under root 3, 7 minus 4 under root 3, and simply you will take the square of, you will apply the formula here. So you will take the square of term A and term B. Okay, and 1 upon x will be continued. You have to find out 1 upon x. Now what you will do here, simply you will take the square of term A, which is 7, and term B is 4 under root 3 whole square. Now here you have two terms, 4 and 3, and this square will be of 4 and 3 as well. Okay, so you will take the square of 4 and you will take the square of under root 3. This square and under root 3 will be cancelled. The square of 7 will be 49 and the square of 4 will be 16. Here you will only left with 3. Now you will multiply this 16 by 3. So 16 multiplied by 3 will be 48. Yes, yes, Bisma. And 49 minus 48 will be 1. And now 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3. Now what you have to do, now you will apply, you will find out the value of x plus 1 upon x. So for x plus 1 upon x, you will simply add their values. As you can find already given that x is equals to 7 plus 4 under root 3. So you will write here x is equals to 7 plus under root 3, 4 under root 3, then the sign of addition. Then 1 upon x, you have find here that 1 upon x is equals to 7 minus 4 under root 3. Okay, 7 minus 4 under root 3. So simply you will add them together. When you will perform addition, so what you have here, 7 and 7. So 7 plus 7 will be right here, and this plus 4 under root 3 and minus 4 under root 3 will be cancelled. Now 7 plus 7 will be 14. Now the value of x plus 1 upon x is equals to 14. This is basically 14. Okay, now this is your equation 1. Now what you have to find here, you have to find this x square plus 1 upon x square. So what you will do, you will do squaring both sides in equation 1. This is your equation 1, and you will do squaring on both sides. Understand? When you will do squaring on both sides, so here you have term a and term b. So for this you will apply this formula, which is equals to a square plus 2ab plus b square. Here your a is equals to a x and b is equals to 1 upon x. Okay, so here you will apply the formula, which is x square plus 2x 1 upon x plus 1 upon x square is equals to square of 14 will be 196, right? This x will be cancelled with this one, and 2 will be left here. So what you will left here, x square plus 2 plus 1 upon x square is equals to 196. This 2 will be shift towards the right side and it will get subtracted. So 196 minus 2 will be 194, and the value of x square plus 1 upon x square will be equals to 194. Now please tell me, is it clear? Please tell me, is it clear? It is not too much difficult, but it is her lengthy. It's lengthy. Okay, now copy down the index, everyone. Open your arithmetic copy and copy down the index. Everyone, please copy down the index. So this is your index. Write down the index in arithmetic copy. Write down the index in your copy, everyone. Everyone. It's okay, Manasif. We will do it within 8 minutes. It's okay. We have a class tomorrow. So please, no one, please tell me how much time is left. Don't, it's not your duty. Okay. Then now start question number 2. Start question number 2, everyone. And turn your videos on. Everyone, please turn your videos on. No, we are not going to give you any written assignment from today. We will only give you learnings for midterms or practice for midterms. Okay, no written homeworks from today because due to of your monthly midterms. Okay, now start question number 2 and please turn your videos on. Now, everyone, please turn on your videos. Fatma has started, Meda has started. Please start, everyone. Okay, now this is Zimmel's work. Very good, Zimmel. Start doing it. First, you will write we have question number 2. Question number 2. We will write we have x is equals to what? Hmm. Zimmel, where is your video, bete? 2 plus under root 3, beta. This is 2 plus under root 3, no? 2 minus under root 3 or 2 plus under root 3? Check again. Question number 2. Okay, we have 2 minus under root 3. It's okay. Okay, now solve it. 2 minus under root 3. Okay. Okay, now start your work. Zimmel, where is your video? Zimmel, Shizan. Yes, 1 upon x will be equals to 2 minus under root 3. Now, what you will do, multiply and divide by the conjugate. In conjugate, you will change the sign, okay? Do not forget to change the sign. Multiplying and blank by the conjugate. What is really the conjugate? 2 plus under root 3. Very good. Of the denominator. Very good. Of the denominator. Very good. Next, yes, the next step you will write 1 upon x is equals to, yes, right, 1 upon x is equals to 1 upon 2 minus under root 3 multiply. No, no need to submit the work. Yes, yes, 2 plus under root 3. Sign of division. Where is the sign of division? Zimmel, sign of division. Yes, yes, very good. Now you will write 1 upon x is equals to 2 plus under root 3. 2 plus under root 3 divided by bracket. Inside the bracket, you will multiply both the terms. Yes. Very good. Bracket close. Yes. Very good. Now you will apply the formula here. Where is Emil work? Anyone else? Okay, this is Ishal's work. Yes, very good. Ishal, write down the formula. Now simply write 1 upon x is equals to 1 upon x is equals to 2 plus under root 3. You will write it 2 plus under root 3 divided by square of 2, whole square of 2 minus hmm, under root, yes, 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 under root 3 bracket close whole square. Now this square will be cancelled. Yes, move on to the next one. Next page, 1 upon x, write down 1 upon x. 1 upon x is equals to 2 plus under root 3 divided by the square of 4 will be Square of 2 will be 4. Yes, minus 3. Very good. 1 upon x is equals to 2 plus under root 3 upon 1. Good. Yes, good. Very good. Ishil. Yes, Ishil. Answer will be 1 upon x is equals to 2 plus under root 3. 1 upon x is equals to 1 upon x is equals to. Okay, time is about to over. You can complete this work at home or we will continue this work tomorrow. Okay? Is it clear? 2 plus under root 3. 2 plus under root 3 only. Good. Very good. Yes, Shiza. Now write for x plus 1 upon x is equals to, very good, Shiza. Now write